Let's go next to Mike in Highland, who has a question about ISIS. Mike, you're on the line with Senator Lee.
Hi, Senator Lee, and I appreciate this opportunity to talk to you tonight.
Thank you, Mike.
My question is really kind of a, what the heck is wrong with our leadership and our country kind of question. Yesterday, we just found out that Kayla Mueller was killed by these barbarians in ISIL. And she wasn't a combatant, she was a humanitarian in the service of her fellow man. And there used to be a time when an attack on an American was an attack on America. And I think it's about time that leadership in Washington realize what we're dealing with here. We need to mobilize our economic, political, and military power and deal with these barbarians. If you're going to value our culture, our freedom, our way of life, you have to realize that there are people out there whose sole purpose is to take all of that away from us. You can't negotiate with them. You can't deal with them because the only thing they understand is getting the crap kicked out of them by a people who will stand up to tyranny and won't put up with this behavior. So my question is anybody in the Congress going to get with President Obama and declare war on these people so we can eliminate this threat?
Okay, thank you for your question, Mike. First of all, as a member of the Senate Armed Services Committee, there's nothing that is of greater concern to me than ISIS. Today and on other occasions in recent weeks, I've been given classified briefings here in the Senate on ISIS and on other threats to our national security. I've had several meetings just today and in the last few days specifically about the ISIS threat. We have received just in the last few hours request for the authorization for the use of military force against ISIS. We've received that from the White House. We're looking at it. We're examining the text of it. We want to make sure that it's right. And if, to the extent it's not right, we want to make adjustments to it before we pass anything to give this president authority. Ultimately, Mike, we have to remember that ours is a system in which the commander-in-chief is the president of the United States. And so this makes it very important for us to make sure that he's got the right kind of plan to go after ISIS, that he's ready to take them out, that he's ready to destroy them completely. I agree with what a prominent professor from Princeton recently said when someone asked him about what victory over ISIS would look like. And what he said is that victory over ISIS would look much like victory over the Nazis, which is it would have to involve the complete and total destruction of ISIS itself, of its network, of its roots, of its limbs. We've got to destroy it because it presents a clear and present threat to American national security. I do expect that you'll see more discussions in the coming days and weeks about ISIS and about the president's plan to go after ISIS and make sure it's destroyed.